Happy Thanksgiving Day to everyone in Canada and to all those that are celebrating with us. It's now a norm that anytime there's public holiday, I like to um, go live because sometimes we get so busy. Yeah, so I would just wait a little for some persons to join, although I am starting this live late because it has been a busy day here. I tried to cook for my family, and there was something I did that I've never done before. I also joined in the baking of a full turkey, not chicken. So it was a nice experience, and I'm happy. I'm happy I did. At least we've marked this year's own, or we are still marking it. This is just like um 4:37. So at time of making this live, 4:37 p.m. in Saskatoon or in Saskatchewan, because I understand that um some provinces use different time zones. So that's all for that. Hi Zeb. Thanks for joining my life. Yeah, it's great. Sometimes we underestimate Thanksgiving, but I thank God for this country where I'm in, that a time like this is set aside to do Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining. Please don't forget to double tap on your screen to like this live, and you can also support me by subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate you. So thanks for joining. Hi, thanks for joining. That's my husband. Yeah. Yeah, so where are you watching from? And I want to know where you're watching from and the time it is over there. Currently, like I said, this is 4:39 p.m. here in Saskatchewan. And I know in Toronto, even though Toronto is in Canada, they are far ahead of us. So where are you watching from, please? Nigeria. That's my country. That is my able country. Yeah, I know it's late there, so I'm surprised you are awake at this time. So how is Nigeria today? What part of Nigeria are you watching from? Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Benin? Where are you watching from? Oh, from Delta State. Okay. I am from Edo State, and I believe Warri. Okay, I am from Edo State, and when I was in Uniben, I think I went to Delta like 2 times. We had like all these fellowship programs, so I've been to Warri. Not so far apart, the same Niger Delta. So it's so good to have you on my life. I do appreciate. Please, I will always be very happy if I can be supported on this channel. I know I am not seeing many persons now because I started this live late, but it's good. It's better to be late than to be delayed. So we all have been celebrating here, although I didn't go out. I didn't go out of the house, just spending a wonderful time with my family. The kids are at home. Sometimes it gets so busy here, it gets so overwhelming here that we don't even have time to do family stuff. We don't have time for get together. So holidays like this, we try to utilize them very well. So say tomorrow or next tomorrow, I'll just be giving you a general overview of um, how I prepared for the Thanksgiving. My son is chatting me. My son is chatting me. I don't know where he's watching me from. I can see mommy, I'm watching you. Okay, thanks, son. Thanks for supporting your mom. Please don't forget to like this video. Thanks for the support. I don't know where he is watching me from. When I saw the comment, I said, what? Yes, this boy watching me from. Anyway, we are all at home, so I can understand. Yeah, the reason for today's live is just to talk about the Canada's Thanksgiving. We all know by now that there are some things that are celebrated yearly here in Canada. Few days ago, it was a National Day, uh, Day for Truth and Reconciliation, which we popularly know as Orange Shirt Day. Then we also had Terry Fox's Day also. In fact, we have many of them, and I've come to realize that when you are now here, it will become a norm. I know in the next few weeks or few days we'll be talking about Halloween. They'll be marking Halloween. In fact, the old signs are there already. Then later we'll talk about Christmas. Then later we'll talk about, is it we start talking about New Year like that. So that is how um here is, not just here, and some parts of the world. So there are some things peculiar, or there are some celebrations peculiar to those countries. Like Nigeria, we just had Independence Day a few days ago, or like say 2 weeks ago now. So that's it. I would not be staying too long um on this live, just to like say one or two things about Thanksgiving. So why do we celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada? What is the reason for Thanksgiving? Should Thanksgiving be a day in Canada, or should it, like, what prompted Canada's Thanksgiving Day? Hi, Vibecom Media. Follow me for Ocon City View. Okay, I will do that. I will check you out after this live. Okay, thanks for supporting. So you too support me. So that means you are watching from, where is Okong? Is it Japan? Asia? Okay, I know it's in Asia continent. So welcome to my live from Hong Kong. Um, what time is it there now? I would like to know, because now it is few minutes before 5 p.m. here. Mhm. So let's look at it. I'm trying to read it out. Um, Historically, he says, Thanksgiving in Canada has generally been about celebrating the fall harvest. So we are currently in fall. You all know what fall is, and in case you don't know, another word for fall is autumn. We have four seasons in Canada. We have winter, summer, spring, and fall. So the fall is also known as autumn, where leaves starts changing colors, leaves start dropping, and it is also known for the cool breeze. Okay, so from what I just read now, Thanksgiving in Canada has generally been about celebrating the fall harvest. So we are celebrating in this season we are in, and giving thanks for the food it provides before the cold season sets in. That is in a nutshell. Okay, so it is believed that this period helped with food harvest. So before the cold season sets in, because during the cold season you can actually do little or nothing, because people will be indoors all the time. The weather doesn't favor the cultivation of crops. So basically, this Thanksgiving in Canada is to celebrate the period we got food from the season before the winter or the cold season sets in. So winter comes a lot earlier in Canada. So our fall harvest happens earlier too. Okay, so let's also look at this. Um, I understand that it is not only Canada that celebrates this Thanksgiving Day, and if I may ask you, or what can you say is about this Thanksgiving? What is that thing that is peculiar that when you remember Thanksgiving, something comes to your mind? In Canada, when they are celebrating Thanksgiving, most people usually bake a full turkey to celebrate Thanksgiving. The same in the US. But the only difference is that Canada's Thanksgiving Day comes before the that of the UK. Okay? Sorry, that of the US. So if now we are celebrating our Thanksgiving in October, so for the US, they will celebrate theirs in November. So Thanksgiving Day is an annual national day in the United States and Canada. Sometimes these two countries have some things in common. Some things in common, yeah. So one of these, one of the things they have in common is this um Thanksgiving Day, although not celebrated on the same day, but of course they do celebrate Thanksgiving Day. So United States and Canada celebrating the harvest and other blessings of the past year. So Americans generally believe that their Thanksgiving is modeled on a 1621 harvest. um, feast shared by the English colonists. Okay, so now that's for the United States Thanksgiving. But what is very important now is that of Canada. So, but according to some historians, the first celebration of Thanksgiving in North America occurred in 1579 after the safe landing of Martin's Froschiba's fleet in Newfoundland and after an unsuccessful attempt in the search for of the Northwest Passage. Okay, so the modern day Thanksgiving in the US is a federal holiday for Americans to give thanks as the Pilgrims did with their Native American neighbors after their first harvest in Plymouth, now in Massachusetts in November 1621. So, in a way, there's no way I will talk about Canada's Thanksgiving without mentioning that of the US because they are kind of intertwined. Okay, so but why, if these two countries are celebrating Thanksgiving Day, why don't they celebrate this Thanksgiving Day on the same day? Why? So the reason they don't, that is the reason we in Canada and US don't celebrate the same day, is because this decision by the authorities appear to be why Canada's Thanksgiving is celebrated at different time to the USA and other countries that celebrate the holiday in the region. The main factor, the main factor in choosing that date is that the harvest tends to arrive earlier than it does um, in America. Canada is colder than US. So if we are to wait till November, like to wait for America, because they usually do theirs in November, it will no longer be fall. It will almost be like we are entering winter. So it will have been too cold that period. So the reason we Canadians celebrate ours first before the US. So again, another question people do ask is, why do we eat turkey? Is it turkey on Thanksgiving Day? Why? Why can't we just celebrate Thanksgiving, cook our normal meal. Why do we have to eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day? So there were few reasons for this, or a few reasons for this. First, the bird was rather plentiful. So that means turkey is a large bird. So if you are to celebrate Thanksgiving with your family, you are pretty sure everyone is gonna have a bite. So it's plentiful. So one expert estimated that there were at least 10 million turkeys in America at the time of European contact. Then second, turkeys on a family farm were always available for slaughter. So that's the reason people use um, turkey for Thanksgiving. So I think the last part of this live video will be um, will be interactive. When I say interactive, we'll just be listing out what we are thankful for. So I will save that part for the ending part of this video while we talk about every other things surrounding this Thanksgiving Day. If you are following my channel, I posted 2 videos on my shorts this morning because I didn't just want to let today to slide without me doing something. I did a video of the meal I made for my family. Then I think I just talked about this Thanksgiving Day, what we are grateful for. But that's aside. Um, is this Canadian Thanksgiving, is it related to the Indigenous? I've once said it that the people we even call Canadians here, they are not the real Canadians, all those white people. They are not really the real Canadians. The real Canadians are the indigenous people. Before now, they were called Aboriginals, where we have the Métis, Inuit, and I think like that. So they are the real people. They have their language. You know, when some persons say, "Oh, these are Canadians," these Canadians just, I'm sure they migrated from somewhere. The real indigenous people, they are known for farming, hunting, fishing. Okay, so that is why there's hardly any program you attend here in Canada that they don't give respect to the indigenous people. Even if it's a church service, they'll still say indigenous people should be respected, or should be, how will I put that word? Like, we will still have to acknowledge them because they gave us their land. So now let's see if this Thanksgiving is related to the indigenous people here in Canada. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Canada's Thanksgiving is related to indigenous. So yes, Canada is associated with the early settlers. So that's also another name you can call them. They were the ones that came, the early ones. We are just coming late. But when you take a look at some of the history of Thanksgiving in Canada, you will see that the indigenous people actually helped early settlers adjust to the harsh winters and some of the diseases that were taking place at that time. So they were the ones that started making people comfortable. Like the Canadian people, the white people will come. It was the indigenous people that made them feel at home. So in a way, Thanksgiving is associated um, with the indigenous people. So more questions that you may likely want to know about Thanksgiving Day. So how is Canada's Thanksgiving different of of that of the US? From all that I've been saying since, it's different because ours comes first before theirs, and the reason is because we have cold weather. So usually our weather is different from that of the US. So, and following all that I've been saying since, we are doing Thanksgiving because of the the season. The season helped us to get food. So we are thanking God because we got food shortly before we get into the winter season, because we understand that when we get to the winter season, sometimes getting food could be difficult. So Canadian Thanksgiving is in October and on a Monday. Since the beginning of Thanksgiving holiday, its its date has moved several times, from midweek in April to a Thursday in November until 1957. Okay, when the Canadian government officially declared um, that Thanksgiving will occur on the second Monday in October. So it has always been on different days. So it has always been on different days. So, but now it's now the second Monday in the month of October every year. So happy Thanksgiving, Canadians. Here is how Canada celebrates their birthday, as well as 4 ways that the Canadian US Thanksgivings differ. So first, Canadian Thanksgiving is in October and on a Monday. That's right. Canadian Thanksgiving happens a full month and a half before American Thanksgiving, which is on the second Monday in October. For this month or for this year, it is October 14. So today is October 14, just the way we are marking it. So since the beginning of the Thanksgiving holiday, its date has moved several times, from midweek in April to a Thursday in November, and until 1957. So from 1957 upward, the Canadian government officially declared that Thanksgiving would occur on the second Monday in October. So this ensured that Thanksgiving and other Canadian holiday, which is Remembrance Day, which and Remembrance Day is on the 11th of November. So the government actually made this Thanksgiving Day to be second Monday in October, so that it doesn't clash with Remembrance Day in November, which is November 11th. So that way we have different statutory holidays. So let's move ahead. Then American and Canadian Thanksgiving have different but similar origins. Sorry. Everyone seems to know the story of the first American Thanksgiving in 1621, but do you know how Canadian Thanksgiving came about? So the first Canadian Thanksgiving may have even been predated, like the Pilgrim's Big Meal. But the tradition of Thanksgiving originated with the Harvest Festival. So anytime you hear Thanksgiving, it's all because of harvest, like harvesting food. So that was what brought about Thanksgiving. Um, in that sense, Thanksgiving, the earliest report of such a dinner dates back to 1578, when English explorer Martin Frobisher and his crew held a special meal to thank God for granting them safe passage through northern North America into what is today the Canadian territory of Nunavut. So the first Thanksgiving after the Canadian Confederation didn't happen until April 1872, when the holiday was observed to celebrate the recovery of the Prince of Wales from a severe illness. So today, the tradition of Thanksgiving has come full circle and is primarily seen as a time to gather the family, mark the start of autumn, and celebrate the harvest and good food of the season. So the third difference between Canadians Thanksgiving and US Thanksgiving is that Thanksgiving is a little more low key in Canada. That's true. You see the way US carries their Thanksgiving. Hey, it's like a big party. They will not just do it with their immediate families. They will just, invite others. So Canadians Thanksgiving is low key compared to that of the US. So Thanksgiving is one of the biggest holidays of the year in the United States, with huge parades, massive feasts. If you're an American watching this, please kindly confirm this because I'm reading it out from the internet. And football, but it is decidedly lower key in Canada. So, meaning we are still learning where US Thanksgiving is. Although the holiday is still widely celebrated in Canada and it is a statutory holiday in most of the country, Canadians' approach to Thanksgiving is a bit more laid back, with the exceptions Atlantic provinces, where the holiday is an optional day off, and Quebec, where the holiday isn't as popular overall. But apart from those two places in Canada, in Saskatchewan here, sorry about that, everyone is at home. Like if you are doing a government job, you are at home. I was surprised my husband is not even doing a government job. They still gave him the holiday. So I'm happy about that. Like everyone is happy, everyone is at home, the kids are playing. You get, when you live in this part of the world, you will always appreciate every public holiday because you will work and work and work. You will work that sometimes you may not even be too useful to yourself. So anytime these holidays come, we don't joke with it. E.g. me, I don't necessarily have to go out, but the feeling that I'm not going to work and the feeling that I'll be paid for not even going because it's a statutory holiday. So in Canada, Thanksgiving is a time for families to gather and enjoy a turkey dinner while celebrating the harvest. However, unlike in the United States, relatives tend to not to travel as far. This is because the holiday occurs in early October and the weather is typically mild enough for a Thanksgiving Day hike or vacation. So many Canadians enjoy participating in this tradition before the long winter sets in. So the Thanksgiving feast may also occur on Saturday or on Sunday since the holiday falls on a Monday. You see, in the next, we have started experience as at the time of making this video, we have started experiencing -4 degrees Celsius. It's getting cold. On Friday or on Thursday, I was about to go to work. When I got to the car, I noticed that when there is dew on the windscreen, so I tried to use my wiper to wipe it. I discovered that it was blocked. So this is not even snow. This is not even snow now. We have started experiencing frost because after the dew has fallen, when the weather gets too cold, it will freeze it. I told my husband, I said, it has started frosting, no. Any moment from now, we'll start experiencing snow. And in Saskatchewan, the winter period is very long. Once it starts now, it's till maybe June next year. Yes, June next year. Looking at how the previous one was. So that is why this Thanksgiving has to happen now. Now that people can travel freely, there is no snow, the weather is still manageable, at least you don't need to wear too much of thick jackets. So that is why people tend to celebrate it now. Please, if you are still watching this live video, kindly like it. I have not seen any like at all. Nobody has liked this video and we have 11 people watching. Please kindly like this video. There's something I just wanted to do or I've been doing lately. is that all these histories, I really want them to be on this channel for memories, because it's something that will never fade out. I can, yes, give you an update about, oh, international students are doing this, are doing that, but in the next 2 years the rule may not even be valid anymore. You get? But this history, they've come to stay. Even if it changes, they will still refer to the old, old one. Do you understand? So that's it. Then the fourth one is there is no huge post Thanksgiving shopping craze in Canada. Like people shopping, oh, I'm preparing for Thanksgiving. There's no huge post Thanksgiving shopping craze. Love or hate them. Black Friday and Cyber Monday have become a part of the Thanksgiving season in the United States. In Canada, however, there is no real post Thanksgiving shopping craze since Christmas is still so far off. And this allows Canadians to focus purely on celebrating the beauty of early October and the harvest. Okay, when I went to buy turkey at Walmart, I was thinking there would be um large queue for people buying turkey. But when I got there, the turkey I saw, more than how many persons can still buy it. Because I was thinking, oh, Monday and Sunday, like the past weekend now has been public holiday and Thanksgiving. I was thinking, I may not get turkey to buy. There's something about Canadians, they don't put things on their head. They just live life normal. It is we that are even immigrants that would like to, blow some things out of proportion, but they just like to do their things in a cool way. So that being said, no one can resist good sale for long. Canadian stores have also started participating in November's Black Friday. So we have Black Friday coming up. And Cyber Monday recent years, especially since 2020 and COVID-19, with a surge in online shopping, retailers may seize any opportunity to promote consumer activity around the holidays. Ultimately, no matter how, when or where you celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. Now I'll be going to that interesting part. Please, let's make this interactive. I want to ask you now, what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? We have read history here, and nobody really, yeah, they talked about life, like you are thankful because of life, harvest, and all that. But you watching this video personally, what are you thankful for? My kids came back from school, and they brought a paper. They drew a turkey, they colored it, and the question on that paper was, what are you thankful for? So my on my son's sheet, I saw thankful for family, thankful for my teachers, thankful for my friends, you know. So what are you thankful for? First of all, I'm thankful for life, because it is someone that is alive that will be making this video. You get? So I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my good friends. I'm thankful for my in-laws. I'm thankful for my siblings. I'm thankful for everyone connected to me. I'm thankful for my colleagues. Like, if you really want to be very, very detailed now, you have many things to be thankful for. I'm thankful because I can talk. Like, if you want to go deeper, like touching those nitty gritties, I'm thankful because I have my hands. I'm thankful because my two eyes are working. I'm thankful because I can breathe. So, what are you thankful for? Maybe what I've not mentioned. I'm thankful because I have a roof over my head. I'm thankful because I can walk. I don't need to use what they call it, wheelchair. I'm thankful because I can I can bend. You know, those little things we ignore, they are not things we should ignore, because there are many persons that will want to or will wish to do some things and they cannot do because of their current state. But if you want to generalize it, you can just say, I'm thankful because I have good health. But let's go into the details. What do you call good health? What do you call good health? I'm thankful because I can read. I'm thankful because I can write. I'm thankful because I can eat. There are some persons they have to eat through a pipe. So I'm thankful because I can eat. I'm thankful because I can drink water. Just as easy as getting a cup of or a glass of water and drinking it. Some persons drink it and they will get choked. So I'm thankful because I can drink. I'm thankful because I can eat. I'm thankful because I can hear. I'm thankful because I can feel. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful because I can sleep. I am thankful because I can wake up with the help of God. So I'm thankful to God because it makes me to wake up. Many persons sleep and they die in their sleep. But I'm thankful because I can sleep and God also wakes me up. I'm thankful because I can yawn. It's sounding funny now, but that's the truth. You need to be thankful for everything. You know, sometimes when we generalize all these things, when we just wrap it up, it looks very easy. But when you start thanking God that for every little thing, then you will know that thanking God is beyond just say, I thank you for the gift of life. I thank you for you can have life, but there may be some things that are not right. Okay, I have life, but what if one of my hands is not working? Maybe my left hand is working and this one is not working. Will I even be able to drive? So I'm thankful because my two hands are working. I'm thankful because my two legs can move. I'm thankful because I am not leaping. I'm thankful because I can read. Like, what are you thankful for? So even after this live and you watch this live, you can just let me know what you are thankful for in the comment section. There is really need for us to, um, observe this Thanksgiving wisely. And again, Thanksgiving in Canada does not mean you should not thank God every other days. No, you have to thank God every day. But just that this Thanksgiving is just like a day that is set aside, more like a celebration day, that you really need to be detailed. Because if the reason you are at home is to celebrate Thanksgiving, then you have to do it well. You really have to do it well. So I want to ask, which one does Canadians celebrate more? Do they celebrate Christmas more, or do they celebrate Thanksgiving more? So the answer is Christmas. Um, Canadians celebrate Christmas more than Thanksgiving. Ah, I think last year, if you want to appreciate the beauty of Canada, drive in the night in Canada during Christmas period. Then you start seeing different decorations. But for this Thanksgiving now, there's no decoration anywhere. So that's a proof that Canadians celebrate Christmas more than Thanksgiving. But I just like this Thanksgiving of a thing because if I have not been very detailed in my Thanksgiving all this while. So today is a day that I will have to go in depth. When I was having um devotion with my kids this morning, my husband just wanted to pray straight. I said no, let all of them say what they are thankful for. Then my baby was like, I'm thankful for daddy, I'm thankful for me. Yes, you need to. There are some days you just need to do some reflection. Let us not do it the normal way. Let us not do it the conventional way. Oh God, I thank you for life, I thank you for this. No, there is need for us to be very, very, very detailed. And that is why um this live video is here, because I just wanted to share this with you. Let's be thankful for everything. Even when things are not going well, be thankful. Even when you lose a close one, still be thankful. May her soul rest in peace. I lost somebody last week. I didn't post at all. It was a way for me to like give respect for the person to the person, although we didn't get too close. Not that we didn't get too close, we didn't spend so much time together, but the little time we spent, the person was a very nice person, beautiful soul in and out. So after like a while of thinking about it, why deaths come, why good people die, I said, well, God, I thank you for everything. You know why. So even when things are not going the way they are supposed to be thankful. Even the Bible said it in the book of I think is it First Corinthians or Second Corinthians? Maybe I will have to read that out. Let me read that out. Um, okay, because there are different verses or different places in the Bible where thanks giving thanks to God was mentioned. So we have one in First Thessalonians 5 verse 18. It said, "Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus." I'm reading the NLT version, the New Living Translation. Be thankful in all. Uh, sorry, I had to mute. So be thankful in all circumstances. So there's also one they say rejoice always, and again I say rejoice. I think that's Philippians 4. So there are different verses of the Bible that supports this Thanksgiving. So I really appreciate the fact that Canada has made it like a norm where we appreciate God. So even when we are eating turkey, let's know the reason um for for the day Thanksgiving. We need to thank God for everything, everything. So thank you so much, guys, for joining this live. In few minutes from now, I'll be calling it a day, and watch out for um my little Thanksgiving vlog. It was just more of the cooking. It's been long I've cooked on this channel, so watch out for the vlog. I'll probably maybe upload it tomorrow or next. Yeah, it has been a busy day for me, so but then I just wanted to like still see you guys live on this channel. See you all in my next live, or see you all in my next video. Please support this channel for me by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. It means a lot to me. Yeah, it means a lot to me. So kindly do that for me. I will really appreciate that. So bye.